Alright, guys, so I don't know if you guys want to hear me speak, but I decided to make a podcast, and this is a video for my podcast, I guess, because I want to do something new. So, let's just start. So, this podcast, let me explain to you what this is all going to be. A lot of people usually join my lives in order to hear me talk and tips about different kinds of games and so. So, in my podcast, we're going to be talking about tips in games and some things, and we could also go live as well as chat with all of you guys just for the hell of it. So, and we can be chatting about other things than just games as well. It could be other games, it could be, I don't know. But right now, what I was thinking is that we make a podcast about everything, like a few games and the basics of it, and some projects that I will be doing in those games, and maybe explain them a little bit better so not a lot of people will be confused. And at the moment, I will be talking about the lovely Blade Ball here, guys. The lovely, lovely, lovely Blade Ball right here, which we are going to X out of. Now that you guys know that we are talking about Blade Ball for right now, because this is a podcast, basically, what we're going to be talking about today in Blade Ball is simple. So, let me tell you guys the simple steps of Blade Ball to help y'all get better. Because I know some y'all noobs, some y'all pros, but this works for anybody, and I will be demonstrating it after I say it. So, the main thing about Blade Ball is obviously when the ball is red to hit it. But there's an adjustment right there. When the ball is red, right, it spawns in a circle in the middle of the map. Estimated middle of the map, right? And right there where it spawns, I would advise you guys never to stand there, because somebody could die from the ball, and the ball could it could be your turn, and when you're standing in that circle, it's gonna go right away to you, and you're not even gonna get a chance to hit it, and you're just gonna die. So that is one tip, never to stand in the middle. The second tip, yes, you know when the ball is red and you hit it, right? And then you're like, oh my god, it didn't hit. When it first spawned and you saw it's red, you hit it, right? So let me explain to you about that. Basically, Blade Ball has this. You have to hit it at a estimated time. The ball cannot be too far away from you when you hit it, because then it's not going to take it. And you have to hit it at like a perfect degree, at perfect angle, perfect time, basically. Like, you have to hit it like 3 seconds before it gets super close to you. If it gets super close to you, then you're not going to have enough time to hit it. And if it's too far away from you, basically it's not going to take the hit, and the block button has to have a little bit of a cooldown, a 2-second cooldown. By that time, when it cools down, the ball's just going to come to you and it's going to kill you, which you can't use a block, correct? So also the block button, let me explain to you some things about the block button. So the block button works very weirdly on my years of having this. So block button works very weirdly. So let me explain to you this. When you block, it blocks you for a second. People think when you press block, it just blocks you for a whole entire, like, the whole time, right? But that's not how it works. The way it works is that it blocks you for like 2 seconds, which is the amount of time that you hit it, and then the ball gets hit back. That's why it only works for 2 seconds, because it's not like a force field power. When it gets a little close to you, you press it and it's like dodging. It's like a sword, like, like a baseball. You have to hit it at a perfect time. Blade Ball is basically like baseball, but like easier, like, and technology. So let me explain to you guys. Baseball, correct? You have to hit it at a perfect degree with a bat. Let's say the ball's like far away from you. You can't swing your bat and hit it, correct? That's not possible. The same thing with Blade Ball. If the ball's right, like, at your foot, you can't hit it now, can you? Well, you can, but you're not gonna go far, are you? You have to hit it at a perfect angle in order for it to go. The way the bat hits the ball at a certain time is how blade ball block works. But the difference is baseball's human and like baseball humans play, and then like humans also play like blade ball Roblox, but it's online. So the difference is with those two is that online sometimes when you're laggy, it sometimes may not hit the ball even though you hit the ball. So that's something. But basically think of blade ball as baseball, and if the ball's far away from you from in baseball, right? You can't hit it. If you hit it, you're gonna be hitting air, which is basically what you guys are doing in blade ball. And when the ball's perfectly there and you hit it, you get a home run, right? You put it through there, right? I don't really know a lot of baseball, but I know a few things, okay? Right? You throw it, and with that, the bat hits it at a perfect time, which is the same thing as the block button. When it gets not so close to you, you hit it at a perfect time. So that's what I'm trying to say. Anyways, now let's show you guys something. And you guys can spectate other people that actually do it well, and you can watch at the perfect time that they hit it, so you know later in the future to hit it at that time. As well as there is a new mini game coming up, which I already just posted a video. And guys, I make these videos fresh, right? You see it's 5:51, the 13th, right? I'm gonna post it like after I finish recording it. I just have to get the things and by the time it uploads. But yeah, I upload everything the same day that I record them. Anyways, so as I was saying, and if it's pre-recorded, that's because I'm busy. So, as I was saying, so that is basically a lot of tips about blade ball, as well as you have to. Let me tell you. Let's say you got the block part and everything running, right? And your main thing is the ball goes too fast for you, or the ball comes out of nowhere and you can't hit it. So let me explain to you those two things, and then we have one more thing to explain, and then we can get into the playing. So let's talk about the speed of the ball. So the speed of the ball. Okay. Yes, it's gonna go fast. Sometimes you cannot handle, but the more you play, the more your eyes get adjusted to the ball. Okay, and the powers that you use sometimes lets you. You have to get used to the speed of the ball. Okay, you're just gonna have to get used to it. That's the only tip that I could give you for the speed. If you play for at least a month, even though you fail, your eyes will get used to the ball going fast. Just like in baseball, you know when to hit it, right? Your eyes get adjusted. Even if the ball goes faster, you know to hit it, right? That's the same thing in blade ball. You the ball, even though it's fast, your eyes will get adjusted to it, and then you can hit it. So if you already know how to do the block, which is perfect, that's the number one thing you have to learn in blade ball. Then you do that. But always remember that when the ball is red, it's going for you. Anyway, so next, the ball comes out of nowhere and you don't see it, right? So a lot of people has asked me the question, and I'm explaining it. Basically, that means that you're just not paying attention. Because one thing, I'm talking about the mobile and the computer playing people, because I'm on computer. So let me explain to you guys. For a computer and mobile. For a computer and mobile, on mobile you should see a little button and it should say shift lock and you have to press it. On computer, press shift and you have shift lock. So on computer with your mouse, guys, it's your mouse. You're gonna with the shift lock on, right? You turn your camera like that. The reason why you use shift lock is so your camera can turn quickly, and by the time you turn your camera, what is it called? With not using shift lock, the ball's already gonna hit you, right? But with shift lock, if you just move your mouse quickly, your camera's gonna move and you get to hit it precisely. So that's precisely my point. You hit it very good. So that's my point. If you have with I know that doesn't really give too much detail, but look, shift lock helps you turn your camera really quickly so that you can see where the ball is, so the ball doesn't come out of nowhere. Also, some people like to stand behind you, so I would say always zoom out your camera sometimes and see if there's somebody behind you, because when they get the ball, right, and you're in front of them, so they're just gonna hit it backward, like you're in front of them and you're facing the front, and he's facing behind you, And when he gets the ball, he's just going to hit it to you and you're going to die because you don't know where the ball is. So that's why I would say kind of move around, don't stand still, and be aware of your surroundings, as well as if you want to know where the ball comes out of nowhere. Also, another thing is, even when you're using shift lock, to always keep your eye on the ball, such as keep your eye on the prize. Pretend the prize is the ball, right? Or keep your eye on the ball. Always have to keep your eye on the ball, even if the ball is not coming to you. Always keep your eye on the ball, because if it is in a 3 people doing that, right? And they're having a little standoff them too, right? The ball can come to you at any moment. Keep that in mind, guys. In Blade Ball, the ball can come to you at any moment that it feels like. Okay? Sometimes it's not even over the person's control. It just comes out of nowhere. Alright? And that's a lot of things that it does. As well as, yeah. So, always keep your eye on the ball. Make sure your eyes are always following the ball, okay? Or else you're just gonna die, because that's basically, you have to, at the same time, even blocking it, you have to always keep your eyes on the ball, because you 1 second turn away, and then you look at your avatar or something else, the ball's gonna come to you. Alright? That's why you should always keep your eye on the ball, and always be prepared to hit that F button, because it can always come to you at any moment. So keep your finger hovering over the F, or just hit it insanely quick, or kind of keep your distance from it, so you would at least have a second to at least hit it. Alright, I think a lot of you guys know what I'm saying. What's the other question a lot of people ask? Let me think. Which ability to use? Okay, so basically the ability that I use is Reaper, okay? Reaper is a good overpowered ability in my choice. You need 3,000 coins for that, but the way you always start off is by using the ability Dash. Dash is an ability that every single starter player uses, okay? And that's because, and basically with the Dash ability, you can win games and you get coins, right? And with those coins, you get to buy abilities. I would say buying the Freeze ability, then winning like that, then getting the Reaper ability, and when you make it passive, it works insane. And it's overpowered. I would say Telekinesis is also good, but I would say Reaper's the one that I use. I would say Phantom, if you guys have that, the best power for me. Infinity as well, which I don't have, sadly. All of those overpowered abilities are such good abilities. If you don't have that, then the best thing that I can recommend you guys is Pull, Telekinesis, and Reaper. I would say to always use Reaper, but if you guys don't like Reaper, then maybe try out the powers for yourself and see which one fits you. Because Reaper right now fits me and some other YouTubers as well. So, yeah. So, next, what else does everybody ask? I'm thinking, because the reason why I started podcasts is because a lot of people have been asking me questions upon questions about all of this. Let's see. Let's see what else y'all have asked me. Maybe we already covered everything. Let me think. Okay. Okay, yeah, so then I guess, guys, we already covered everything. Yep. So everybody, we, I think, have covered everything that we have needed to, and like promised, guys, I will let you guys visualize how I played Blade Ball as an example. So this is the end of the Blade Ball thing for today. And yeah. Let me join that play ball game real quick, guys. But hopefully you guys like that little chat, y'all. And not always will you win as well, guys. You will not always win. You will never win, guys. Well, you will not always win, guys. There is no possibility that you will win all the time. But let me show you guys something real quick. I'm going to turn on my AFK for just a minute, y'all. And let's spin, guys, with the luck of... Oh, man, we couldn't get Rapture, guys. And also, another good way is to save coins sometimes, get 3,000 to try to get the Rapture ability, because that will help you win a few rounds, but it doesn't always work on everybody, because when you're overpowered, like, Rapture is nothing to you like it is to me. And you guys should be taking tips from me, because look at my stats, guys. It's not the best, but I feel like that's something that you should take advice from, because showing you that I don't have like 10 wins, that I don't know what I'm talking about. I do know what I'm talking about, because how would I get 148 wins? You might think that's nonsense, but guys, it is a lot, guys. It is a lot. Let's just spin everything, guys. Let's see what we're gonna get. Oh, we just had to get the emoji. We couldn't get Rapture. We couldn't get Infinity. And guys, we were trying to do this. Also, guys, do your daily mission so you can get the continuity 0. It is a good ability that you guys can unlock for free just doing these daily tasks for a few days and getting the XP, y'all. I would say to definitely do that, y'all. That is perfect. As well as to earn some extra coins. Do your daily tasks, y'all, bro. Do your daily tasks. As well as playtime rewards gives you quite a lot of coins, 150, 100, and when you get the spin wheel, you guys can get 500 coins, 250. You could get the Rapture ability, you can get instant spin, or you can get extra coins, which means every time you kill somebody, you get coins, but then every time you kill somebody with the thing, you get extra the coins. Anyways, so let's play the round, and the highest is 1,000, guys. You think we could beat them? I don't know, guys. But this channel is made for me to yap, guys. And also, don't forget your free rewards. So, guys, your character will also... You see how he hit it a few times before? Which is not what you're supposed to do, but he keeps spamming it. So that's kind of... Mobile players, I don't really know how to help y'all, but yeah, as you see what I'm doing, guys, right? You see, I know a little bit of what I'm talking about, y'all. You see, guys, this is the freeze ability, guys. Froze it. Oh, how did he die from that, though? I know a lot of people are not that skilled, but like, you see, oh, y'all. See, guys, what I'm trying to say? If you're not focused, then you're gonna die, because I didn't know that. I thought she was gonna die. But yeah, guys, thank you all for sticking around to my podcast, and yeah, goodbye.